Audio Jungle.
The battle for justice becomes tough as Atiku and Buhari exchange fire over presidential results. And this is where we commence today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on Flip TV. Here with me is the New Telegraph and also the Vanguard newspaper. What is the New Telegraph? Dishing out today, APC, Atiku suffering from depression over defeat. I repeat, APC, Atiku is suffering from depression over defeat with a very good rider here. Says ex-vice president's 1.6 million votes victory claim ludicrous. Atiku, I will recover my stolen mandate from Buhari. Southern Middle Belt leaders back PDP candidates. I repeat, Southern Middle Belt leaders back PDP candidates. On top of the newspaper here, Judge SAN in shouting match during Fayoshe's trial. Tribunals, you are under those watch. PCA tells justice. Tribunals, you are under those watch. PCA tells justice. And here we have another one. Uproar as Senate debates militarization of 2019 elections. And at the bottom part of the newspaper, battle in courts over inconclusive polls. That's what we have here. Battle in courts over inconclusive polls. INEC to judge. You lack power to stop collation of results. And also here, the Punch newspaper. What was it saying? Run-offs. Abdusalami panel meets parties. INEC police tighten security. Run-offs. Abdusalami panel meets parties. INEC police tighten security with a rider here. PDP petitions NJC over judges ruling on Bauchi results collation. Members of the Nigerian Union of Pensioners Federal Branch, Lagos State, protesting over the non-payment of pension arrears by the federal government in Lagos State. This is a picture. You can watch it very, 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 very closely here. And on the down part of the Punch newspaper, court rejects request to stop announcement of Rivers election results. And on the Vanguard newspaper, the newsstands, here with me is PDP. Atiku in post-election trauma, depression, says APC. The Vanguard is saying something very crucial. PDP, Atiku in post-election trauma, depression, says APC. And on the top of the newspaper on Vanguard, Nigeria 2019 polls, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good, the bad, and the ugly. These are the stories we have on the Vanguard, the Punch, and also the New Telegraph newspaper at the newsstands. Let's join our reviewer for more reviews. I'll be right back. APC Atiku is suffering from depression over defeat. Is Atiku really suffering from this depression? APC is claiming.
So if maybe they have a difference of 200,000,
that is I will say that is a childish statement.
Everybody will say.
It is a childish statement on that angle, but saying that they were suffering from defeat. After all, this current administration have some court cases in different aspects. So would they say that because of that they are suffering from defeat or that kind of a thing? It's not a wrong thing for someone to go to court when he feels cheated. So how can they say that he's suffering from depression? So I term it a childish statement. They don't know what they are talking about.
I will recover my stolen mandate from Buhari. Do you think this is possible?
It's under probability. It might be possible, it might not be possible. Because in Nigeria here we have kangaroo government. We have government that cannot be able to tell themselves truth, talk less of telling the citizens the truth. So, but in the other hand, it might be true, it might be a reality because it's someone that brings change. Change is constant, change is dynamic. Our society is prone to change, and change is constant. So what am I trying to say? Someone brings change. So though in Nigeria we have known it, it is a normal thing for us to know that when somebody wins the election, the other party will now go to court. At the end of the day, nothing will come out. But it might not continue like that. Change will come one day. It's somebody that will bring the change. So because I can give you reference in some quotas, in some election in Nigeria, in places like Anambra, when Peter Obi reclaimed his mandate, he reclaimed his mandate from the People's Democratic Party governor, incumbent governor then, Chris Ndige in Anambra, through the Supreme Court that declared verdict in Enugu in 2006. He reclaimed his mandate after 3 years and 6 months. So he reclaimed back his mandate as the governor of Anambra State. Even when they impeached him, he went to court to reclaim his mandate back. And the sitting governor then, Andy Uba, was sacked and he was restated back. So even there are so many occasions like that, like a case of Oshomole, he won Osumbo in the court, he came back as the governor, so many cases like that. So if you ask me, I will not say that, it might not be possible. It might be possible because change is constant, change is dynamic, and our society is prone to change. So, and someone will bring the change on that side. But it might not be possible because of the type of system of government we run in Nigeria. Kind of kangaroo government we run in Nigeria. It might not, at the end of the day, be possible.
Thank you so much for your own contribution on Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle.
He has the mandate to reclaim. He has all the evidence with which, when if presented, he's going to win the case. Even if they let them bring anybody from Arabian country to be the judge. You know, when you have evidence, when you have facts, informing in terms of data and video, you can't stop the people.
But the APC government is countering the.
We have already in APC for making noise and dramatizing. Even when they say fact, they will start. They will be building castle in the air that they will come out with something. They don't have it. Look, let me tell you what happened is that the evidence they have is so glaring. It's so glaring. The original results with INEC may not be authentic. Based on the fact that when results were collected, there were video coverage of that video live. So these are the evidence that will be tendered in the court. And even if it's a devil that is next to Buhari, he can't usurp it. And if Buhari does not take time, it will result to anarchy. That's my own opinion.
I saw something today on one of the delis. It said even if Atiku has 1,000 sons and 10,000 witnesses, there's nothing Atiku will do.
Okay, it's an assumption. Assumption. So nothing but an assumption. Simply an assumption.
But as a Nigerian, do you think the election was rigged?
Very, very, very well. It was rigged. Very, very well. If a coalition officer will come out and say that Okorocha forced me to announce him as a winner, what do you think about that?
Okorocha is different from the president.
Yeah, from the presidency. This is click now. It was the governor. Say I was asked announce Okorocha as a senatorial winner under duress. What else?
But in this case, we are talking about the president.
It started dying. That senatorial and presidential election was the same day. It was the same day. So that tells you that there was a lot of manipulations in different places. And if God had not destined this man to be there, I think he's still there. He's enjoying his first tenure. Second tenure will be too hot for him. Sorry. Sorry for hurting my feelings. Okay. So second tenure will be too hot for him. That's all. You're welcome.
Knows what happened at the election. Even the rivers The INEC now is claiming that they didn't call the military to come for the collection center.
Now, John, I think said they go.
Why would military? Who asked them to go? Or whom do they work for? So that shows that they have gone beyond what we expected. So the US knew that where we are going now is not where we expected to go. It's a fact. But they know that they have power here on earth. But I know, as a Christian, God has something to do over this issue. They have praised the masses. Our vote doesn't count. They do all the things they can do. The government in session started with propaganda and still going with propaganda. Government came up and told us that the second bridge had been built, gold and not a no pillar. Government, when we were small, if you hear anything from radio, you must go home with it. Now, a minister will come and take lies. What will teach us in society? The election is rigged beyond expectation. Every look and Buddha and Tom knows that this is Buhari is no more our vision. He's no more our president. We don't want him. And they are saying that Atiku will not make any impact. Atiku should go ahead and try his. Somebody will start that race. If anything goes in Nigeria, one person will stop and everything goes in Nigeria. We will support him in prayer, and God will answer our prayer.
This is the Atiku that has been said to be a corrupt person.
The propaganda is what we know. No, the whole part of the country never says so. It is those people that feel that it has an impact. They are trying to just rubbish his name. It's a fact. Buhari traces time. If we do things accordingly, someone that came to power through coup, supposed to come to our power again. He came with coup, and we experienced war during his time. And he came back again. He said that it's a cent, not a cent. Okay, Buhari, nobody will ever say that he's still. What did he steal? Was Atiku a president? What did he steal? What made him a corrupted man? That's only to rubbish him. So that's all I have to say. That I don't know what people call integrity. Integrity means all-round life of a human being. He must be a listening president. He must carry people along. You must know the cry of the people you are ruling. So a president that does whatever he likes, he doesn't obey the judiciary. He does everything whatever he likes. Are you telling me that what happened in Rivers State, where judges are went to being kidnapped in the night by 2 a.m., does president don't know about it? Has not happened ever in Nigeria? What makes it integrity? I don't know what makes Buhari integrity. It's what he claimed. I can claim to be a righteous man, but only God can judge. For me, I have never seen Buhari to be an integrity man. He would have shown us by example. He doesn't obey law. He doesn't hear to pressure people. Look at what is happening in the election, which he claimed to be a peaceful and claim election. Look at what happened during Jonathan. Jonathan allowed everybody to play his own role. At the end of the day, he will off. Is Buhari telling us that he doesn't know what's happening about the elections? He knows. Before the election, he said, if you don't congratulate me, I congratulate myself. So many times they ask him questions. He said, I cannot lose election. He says so. So he knew where he was going. As I'm here now, as a human being, I wouldn't know the day I would die. I can't say I will live 100 years. For him to say, if you don't congratulate me, I congratulate myself, he knows what he has done behind us. And look at the result. It's not a surprise.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. I will reclaim my stolen mandate from Buhari. But the question is, do you think Atiku has a mandate? Do you think Buhari has stolen his mandate?
What I see to this matter is that if Atiku believes that he actually won the election, he has a stolen mandate, he should go to court. So the court will clear that and they will give him his stolen mandate. Very simple as that. Let the law take its own course. People that says that they don't know what really transpired within the INEC and the government. INEC is a separated government parastatal that oversees anything called elective position. Sure, you understand me now? So what I see to that is that that one is an analysis. I don't believe in that. When something has been positioned, or when you have a schedule, if there is any shift in that particular schedule, there must be a reason. So the reason given by the INEC for the shifting of the election is tenable because of the logistic purpose. If the INEC go by the way by then and conduct the election, if there is any fault on the way, the fault will now be on them. So by shifting of the election day to the other day, to me it's okay. And and later on the election was conducted, and it was declared free and fair. So there is nothing more than that. When whatever INEC is doing, and if INEC is telling you that what he's doing now has a legal backup or constitutionally backup, so to me they are doing their work. So also the judiciary. If you go to them, nobody has ever taken any cause or any case to the judiciary and the judiciary turn it upside down. What I mean upside down, that say that please, I don't want to entertain this. Go there, you'll be there with accordingly. So to me there is no link. But we in Nigeria, we are so devastated. We talk carelessly. Say there is a coordination between A and B, whereas the coordination of the relation between A and B is clearly stated constitutionally. So INEC is doing their own constitutional duty, while the judicial system, they also do their own constitutionally. So don't match A with B. Say you understand me now. In this case now, the last place to go is go to court. Whatever court says is the final.
Atiku, I will recover my stolen mandate from Buhari. Does Atiku really has a stolen mandate?
Well, Atiku has to fight for himself, because if he believes that he won the election, at least the court should be there to judge the matter if he has his evidence to prove. Because once he has evidence to prove, there's no problem. And the court has to do the justice.
Do you think Atiku has the evidence?
Well, it's proven that he has evidence. If he has captured the evidence, and there's a fact behind the evidence, well, court will prove it.
With over 400 witnesses and 20 sons, he claimed to have brought in for this battle. Do you think Atiku is liable to win this case?
Well, if those 400 witnesses has good points, if it is a proper witness, well, court will look into that one. Those sons too, because of their experience of justice, they will do their work.
Looking at it and looking at also the political dispensation of Nigeria and looking at the judicial system of Nigeria, there have been speculations and talks around that the judicial system is, the judiciary is always working in favor of the incumbent. Do you see that happening this time around?
Well, it's been happening from time to time, and the same set of people that are there. So it's possible it could happen. There's no doubt about that, but we're Nigerian, we are back of this world, we do things to favor ourselves. As an incumbent, they may want to favor him, because we want to favor APC because they are incumbent, he's the incumbent, and court has the final say, but court has to work under the incumbency because they are the ruling party. So the normal sense of it, if the judgment, according to judgment, how we're supposed to judge, the judgment will speak for itself, not incumbents or anything, because you can see it that way. Like, for instance, every human, all of us on earth, we have judgment day. And that judgment day, your pastor is not going to be your lawyer. Your general overseer is not going to be your judge. It's heaven. So there's no rigging, there's nothing. So, but we on earth here, we can do whatever manipulation, So the judgment will speak for itself.
Thanks for watching us on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands with Michael Adekunle on TV. Join us next time as we bring you another interesting and beautiful topic from the newsstands. Behind the camera is my great the cameraman Latif Adebwale, and not forgetting the person that is making it very interesting and lookable for you, Bamishe Alawo, the great editor, and also not forgetting another main man behind the camera, Femi Samuel, and others in the studio. Have a good day.